Wee wee. Hello, chat. Hello, raccoon. Hello. I would go so far as to say potential Yozo fan. Oh, Jigglypuff balloon Pokemon. Thanks for the follow. Wow. Hello. Hello, everyone. I hope you are having a good day. I am not. But we try our best anyways. Hello, everyone. Today I was gonna play Magic. I'm surprised I can see us without your glasses. Well, I can see 60% of you without my glasses. Maybe less if you count the blurriness. But at least 60%. I got the majority of my vision. Did I miss a new model debut? I didn't debut it. I didn't debut it. I just kind of YOLO'd. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. 2BG. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Yeah, so this has multiple hairstyles that are a pain to change. This is like the third stream. I just showed up. I thought it would be a fun treat for those whose family hates them. I can show you though if you would like to see. I'm glad Yozo won the Yozo vision. Let's go. It's pretty similar. I got pants on. I'm doing no glasses and ponytail today. But and an extra fluffy coat, but then it's more or less the same. I just like this model. It's a customizable one. Cause it has really good rigging, and I can and I like modern rigging. I think it's Nito Vavito. And I think I look more like, yeah, I'll go. Give me a second, Chatteroony. Lovely chat. I'll put on how it's supposed to actually look and not alternate well, usually I got my panties out. Usually I got my panties out, which is, you know, a yabai, you could say. A yabe. Okay. Let's get on this, shall we? Let's get on this. We take off the hoodie. We put on the glasses. Because that's what Yozo is known for. Cute glasses. She's a cute glass haver. A cute glass raccoon. Sorry, I have to hide it because it does a lot of stuff. Here you go, chat. I changed the top. I could make this top white like usual Yozo, but I thought I would put extra blue so chat would know that I am blue. I'm full of blue because that's an argument that happens pretty often. They go, Yozo, I thought you were a white color, and then I have to insist that I am blue. Green top. No, I'm blue. The owie means blue. So I'm hoping if I make my boobs blue, then people will understand. Perhaps, maybe. No panties in this. That's true. This one has a skirt on, but no panties. Baloobs. Balloons tower defense. The blue does show. Yeah, I think I do have some extra vibes of ballooing. Yozo blue has. I wish I did blue myself. Blow my fucking brains. But yeah, I hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving and didn't hate their family too much and didn't have to deal with that weird racist uncle too much and didn't have to deal with grandma saying some stuff that is inappropriate and then people say, oh, she's too old to change. Kia aura yourself. It's true. It's true. It's a super cute top. Well, it's the same top as regular Yozo. It's just slightly less hip out. Especially if like boobs up. Beyond it being blue now, it's the same. So that's alright. I was the uncle. Don't make me ban you. I'll do it. I'll blow it. I'll blow it. Don't make me blow it. Blah 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 blah. Was my sleep schedule okay after Haglock? No. But my sleep schedule has been bad even with Haglock, so It, it's pretty fucked either way. So it's not a big deal. We had to try 6-7 to our Nana and it was terrible. Can't you just say stuff like kids are awful and they say awful things and this is like it's just an in joke, you know, that doesn't necessarily look at that crack, chat. It's just an in joke. 7 out of 10. Well, the thing is, it was nowhere near my microphone. It was very loud. Yeah, I'm having energy drinks today because I'm not doing so good. And hopefully I can drug myself into being normal. Yeah! Life high! Hello, thank you for the 4 years. Goodness gracious me. Here's to 4 more where you will eventually die. It's not perspiration in the crack. I think, chat, I think I've been having Coke in a can so long that I think I can tell the difference between the crack sound of like a Coca-Cola product and the crack sound of a different can. I think they sound different, and I think that's like actual mental illness. Crazy? They do sound different, you know? Because I assume they just have different bottling factories or something. I can hear that Pepsi's worse, exactly. With Pepsi, it goes, is Pepsi okay? Is Pepsi okay? What's the plan today? Well, I was gonna play Magic the Gathering, but I'm a bit mentally sensitive right now. And I don't know if I can deal with the chat potentially being mean to me about my misplays. And I think also I wouldn't be able to not vocalize when I think I misplayed. So... So, the plan may need to be... Hear from the thread. What thread? What thread? Hi, Netflix. Ohayo-san. But we have exciting things coming. I'm not sure for, the Game Awards what I will necessarily be doing. So basically last night, Jets was like, I want to host, and I was like, oh, I do it every year too. So yapping web fishing. Web fishing, I think you can get hacker-manned. And I was like, we should co-stream, but then I got a whole essay posted at me being like, co-streaming is a bad idea. So I'm not 100% what's gonna happen. It's gonna be okay either way. So either I'll be on my own and it'll be a fun time, or I will be with Vashine. Did I whip out the too long didn't read? I'm not that autistic. I did hit the holy essay though. So I'm like, you know, still autistic, but like not that bad. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I do want to do things with friends, but they had some valid concerns about how co-streaming affects their numbers and that sort of stuff. So 6-girl watch along? Well, I would. The thing is that I'm worried about. What if Kingdom Hearts 4 gets released and I have a little shit myself moment, and then the other 5 girls just have to listen to me be autistic, you know? That's my main concern. Do it all on Jetstream? Well, that's what I was saying, and I was just like, Jets was like, oh, I don't really want to go into the games too much. I just want to like yap and have some bivvies. And like, I get that. I get that. We're not all gamers with a capital ER, you know? They'll probably enjoy me happy. I'm not so sure about that one. They have their own careers and what they want to do, and I'm very aware of intruding in other people's spaces. Gamer with a hard ER, capital G gamer, you know? Venus! Thank you, Face Steak. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I haven't committed to anything just yet. I'll definitely be here because I love watching ads. I love clicking link and watching ads. Mojika the day before. No, I think Mojika is like this week. Oh no, Game Awards is on the 12th. Mojika's on the 10th. I have the doctor tomorrow. Doctor. But I'm hoping that I can go to the doctor early. I'm hoping that I can doctor early and I can stream a bit. And then we have Wild Woman Wednesdays back. Monster Hunter. Neffy, thank you. The hyperfixation on Kingdom Hearts. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please. Oh baby. Oh god. So yeah, I think that'll be a fun time, all things considered. What else? What else we got cooking, chat? The date for the GTA RP is also being released, and I'm gonna be so brave about it. I'm gonna be so brave about it, chat. It's this side of Christmas, I think. So I'm gonna be very brave, and I'm gonna try to socialize a little bit. I want to rant about Half-Life 3 when they announce it on the Game Awards. Well, that's the thing. Like, I feel like there are times where I'm gonna wanna like autistically rant. I think so. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, chat. We'll see. We'll watch some Half-Life ads, and it'll be Half-Life Alyx 2 on Christmas. No, it's not on Christmas. It's before Christmas. I can find you the actual date if you are interested. I've never done GTA RP before. Yeah, it's starting on the 7th in 5 days, chat. So that's pretty soon. Basically, it'll be Crate Day, which is also, and then the server basically opens up right after that. I'm a little anxious about it, but we'll see what we can do. We'll rack ourselves. Don't try and cancel people like they do in Minecraft RP. Maybe people will want to cancel me. You ever think about that one? Maybe I'm the one getting cancelled. They're gonna be like, wow, Yoso's too beautiful and funny, and I hate her so much. Nakura, thank you so much for the 7 months. Arigato! Thank you. Just say it's RP. No, the goodness of my soul shines through all my actions, and that's why so many people are jealous of me. Whenever anyone has any issues with me, it's simply because they're jealous. There is no other reason why anyone would ever in the whole world have any problems with twitch.tv/Yozora. What a coincidence. Yeah, you too. We all have this issue of people just being too jealous of us. You know? It reminds me of the one, like, there's like a Tumblr post, which was like, jealous haters brackets, my mom. Hate to see a bad bitch, me 10 years old, thriving, bracket, coloring too loudly. I think about that, like, a lot. So my issue with Yozo being too cute is because I'm jealous? Yeah, you wish you were a cutie patootie. Everyone wishes to be a cutie patootie. Secretly. Secretly in your soul, you wish to be a cutie patootie. That's why men will tell you, I play female characters because I like to look at their butt. No, it's not true. They want to be a cutie patootie and they're ashamed to admit it. But they don't understand how to be cutie patootie. They only know how to make whores. This is a call out post for half of chat. I don't play female characters. It's okay to be in denial. You can play a female character. They put on the maid outfits at cons. That's true. I don't think I could pass as a guy, chat. I am of average height. I would be a very... I have, like, pretty feminine features. So I don't think I could pass as a cute boy, unfortunately. Life isn't fair. You'll never be a cute androgynous boy in your life. Life's unfair. I play male characters so I can self-insert and pretend to be cooler than IRL. Have you considered just being cool in real life? You can do it. Hi, Deveza! Hi, Yoza! Hinwaza! I don't want to be a femboy, I just want to be androgynous. Those are different things. It's the hullabaloogies. It's not just the hullabaloogies. It's also the height, and I got a pretty squishy face. I got a round face. I'm a jawlet, chat. You know, I can't. If I was a guy, I would be taking the like mewing classes because I don't have a very strong jawline. I'd be like, no, my jawline, nah. Squishy goes like cute image. I'm pretty soft and passive. Girls would be cute with round faces. That's not true. It makes you look fat. It makes you look fat and it sucks, actually. I want to have like a chiseled, masculine, skinny, square jawline. You know, rather than a round, squishy, fat face. But it's okay, you know, we all have our things that we don't like about ourselves. And you kind of can't change your bone structure, chat. Your bones are difficult. I think in Korea, but they do the fucked up plastic surgery stuff, I think you can shave off your jawline. But I'm not doing that. Oh, no, actually, I think it's a combination that you, like, shave your jawline to be sharper. And then you get the buccal fat removal. That's what the celebrities do. They get their, like, chubby cheeks removed. You have to break your bones and remake them. That's only if you want to get tall, though. You can just, like, cut off some of your bone from your face to make your jawline stronger. Jaw reconstruction is insanely dangerous. It'll be worth it to have a Giga Chad jaw. People have died. Please, you're only making it more appealing. Let's go. I must look like handsome Squidward. Me too. Me too. I think more VTubers should get handsome Squidward toggles. I think hip resizing is incredibly popular. Is it getting thicker hips or skinnier? Because, like, Asian body standards are, like, stick. But I feel like maybe this is just because I'm with, like, anime goonies 24/7, aka chat. But I feel like big hips are in, you know? Being like bottom heavy is the preferred way. No one wants like a white girl flat butt anymore. They want big hips, big butt. Big hips and thighs? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think big hips, big butt is what's attractive. Despite the average Guna having massive yellow fever. They want an Asian girl with Latina proportions. That's what the average anime Guna wants, alright? They want a submissive Japanese waifu with a big Latina butt. Don't at me. If I could pick the best of everything, I know what men want. You know, I know the male gaze. A Latasian. I think it always truly was. We just lied to ourselves because of Hollywood. I personally don't mind stick. You know? I don't mind the flatties. I forgive small butt flatties. You know? I think it's okay. You know? I think you can make a lot of body types work, to be honest. It's more how the body type comes together than any singular part. Yeah, I think proportions matter a lot. You know? I'm a pog? No, no. I've told chat this. I'm top heavy. I'm top heavy. I don't have the big booty. I think I would have to work out harder if I want the big booby. I got at least okay titties these days, but no Hank Hill looking. Look at Roll Die. Happy person is beautiful no matter what. Yeah, I have this thing where like I don't think I've ever met anyone who's like truly ugly. Like ugly enough to be repulsive. And maybe I just have really low standards. Or maybe it's the face blindness. But like yeah, you know, you could say that like, oh, they should probably like lose weight or whatever. But like when it comes to like their facial features, I don't know what makes people attractive or unattractive with their face. You know? I can't look at someone's face and be like, that's a hot chunk of change. Or that's a ugly person. It's saying it would be pretty if we smiled more. That's true. We gotta smile more, chat. You gotta get them there. I make uncomfortable eye contact at the same time. Some people really like Born like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, lost the genetics lottery. Really? I mean, even with the Hunchback, he's kind of cute, chat. I would a Quasimodo. Like, I understand his Hunchback is not great and his lopsidedness is also not great, but I think Quasimodo is fuckable. You know? Face shape doesn't matter to me. If you have pretty eyes or a smile, I'm smitten. Yeah. I think America is quite an unattractive country. I think it's a lack of effort, you know? That sort of stuff. What I really... Quasimodo's hot. I don't know how to say this. He's pretty conventionally attractive, I think. Like, other than, like, he has, like, one funky eye and the Hunchback. But, like, I think the Hunchback is pretty attractive, I think. I think the problem in America is too many people not doing the bare minimum to be healthy. Yeah, I mean, I understand getting depressed, you know? And not taking care of yourself. It happens to all of us. Congrats to the Hunchback bros. You don't think Quasimodo is fuckable? I do say this, chat. I've ended up on... chat, do you know Dispatch? The new, the new, it's like a Telltale game, but it's not actually made by Telltale. It's about superheroes and stuff. There's a character in it called Waterboy, and he's, like, meant to be the world's most pathetic man. And somehow I ended up in the algorithm of Waterboy thirst traps. Dude! A pathetic man eaters are eating good, dude. Like, oh my god, that is a pathetic man, dude. Looking at him, I could see it. Yeah, dude! Dude, he looks like he fucking whimpers. He's a pathetic man. He could be my pathetic man. And I'm, like, considering getting the game just for Waterboy. Everyone else is just like, ooh, this is a handsome man. He's a big buff guy. No! No, I want Waterboy. I want Waterboy. He's my guy. I want a man who can write. He's so earnest and cute and sad and pathetic, you know? I feel like most people have already played it, like the people who are interested in watching it already. But yeah, I don't know if I want to pick up the entire game just because, like, I like one character, but he's just a pathetic guy. I could fix him. Everyone else is like there's two women. There's like a demon woman and Invisigal who's like an old edgy woman. And everyone's all into that, dude. Not me. Goodbye, woman. I'm being straight now. There is the most pathetic man in the entire world here. Give me pathetic man now. You did smart thing and wait for more seasons to come out so you're not edging for a long time. That's true. That's true. Yeah, but there is a demon woman if you would prefer a demon woman, but I will not be going for the demon woman. I will be going for pathetic man. I want demon woman so badly. Too bad. I'm the one driving the ship. We go full pathetic man. Sorry. Sorry, not interested. Prefer the tomboy. She's not a tomboy. She's an alt girl. And she's mean. Chat. I don't like a mean woman. I know that this is like a hot take for VTubers. But well, she's voiced by Laura Bailey, and I'm a big Laura Bailey fan. She's a very good voice actress. But I like the blonde, because you can only choose, you have to play as self-insert McGee, brackets male, and you only get to choose between woman who is mean and beats you up, or a blonde woman with problems. Those are your two genders that you get to choose. There's between mean and someone who would beat you up. I don't really want to get beaten up that bad, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Especially not by another woman. I have too much trauma from high school to let women beat me up. You know, I think once you've been genuinely beaten up by women, I think it's hard to fetishize being beaten up by women. You know? I was thinking that the voice acting is amazing. I think it's really hit or miss. This is gonna be like, chat, don't quote me on this when I'm in a project, when I become famous. I can't stand when they get fucking influencers to do voice acting. That's what I'm gonna say, cause they never do a good job, dude. They do a really shitty job. I understand that voice acting is not really a real career, but I think both Critical and Jacksepticeye just use their regular voice, and it really takes me out of it, you know? Especially, I think for me, Critical, because he's just like, you're just expecting like, that's it, see ya, at the end of every sentence. And it's not like, I just can't see the character. I have the same thing with like Yuri Lowenthal. I'm just like, is that Yuri Lowenthal? And it always is. You're like, oh, okay. But I also like pathetic men, and Yuri does voice almost every pathetic man in the world. So at least Jack is playing the stereotypical Irish guy. I think that's worse. Just hamming it up. You know? It's not a voice actor. Well, that's what I'm saying. They get influencers to do it so you can get more people there. I'm lucky that I never watched much Charlie or Jack. I've watched a lot of Charlie in like 2011, 2012. Because I'm a boomer on the internet. I'm old and I've been here a while. He always sounds like that. Yeah, well, that's the thing. You get people to do their voice. I think Waterboy also has an influence of VA. Chat, I'm gonna say some cursed things, okay? I found Critical because of an equals 3 video. That's how fucking old. Equals 3. Those who know will cringe now. Those who don't know, be happy. Equals 3. A what video? Equals 3 was like, it was like Daily Dose of the Internet, sort of. Or if you're really, really old, America's Funniest Home Videos, but in a YouTube channel. Yeah, Ray William Johnson. I didn't love Ray William Johnson. I just watched Ray William Johnson because I was like in high school. You know, I was a little baby. I just, yeah. So that's the, there wasn't a lot of content on the internet in 2011, 2012. Oh, I'm gonna ignore that message. Chat, stop posting things, I don't want to read it. America's Funniest, that takes me up to being 5. Yeah, I mean, I watched a lot of America's Funniest Home Videos when I was a kid, a little piss baby. I lived Newgrounds. I was a big fan of Not Doppler. Not Doppler was a aggregator site where it would be user like submitted flash games, and it would like rotate every week or so. So then you didn't have to go through the shit ones. That's where I found out Duck Life! Duck Life! Or like Puppy's Pizzeria, Puppy's Freezeria, Puppy's Taco Truck or whatever. Not Doppler and Forever, yeah! I used to play a lot of stuff on Not Doppler. I loved Newgrounds when I was 8 and should have been on Newgrounds. The first thing I ever played on Newgrounds was Meat and Fuck. And I think that says a lot about me as a person. Me too? One of us. One of us. No, you're a Guna? Dude, there's something to be said about gameplay where you have to like tap a woman's armpit. And she said, no, not that armpit. Okay, clicking on the other armpit. That's a reason to live, chat. My parents banned me from going Newgrounds because of that stuff. I got banned from the internet for a while because I had a MapleStory boyfriend, and my parents were concerned that I was getting groomed. They said, no internet for you, Yozo. Stop getting groomed. But my MapleStory boyfriend was giving me Nixon cash, so, you know. Did I see him again? No, they thought I died! Because I got banned and I couldn't say anything. They all thought I died. I came back like 3 years later when I got unbanned from the internet, and there was like a memorial, and I didn't know what to do because I was like, my parents just don't want me to contact you because they thought you were grooming me. Because like I'm gonna say this, they were also very young. Like, I genuinely think I wasn't getting groomed. Cause like, the Nixon cash that I got from my, like, MapleStory boyfriend was like $20, and then he had to save up like a month to get it, dude. That's not, a groomer has $20 to groom children with, you know? Whereas a child, it takes a while to get $20, you know? Thank you, Parataxic. Thank you. Yeah, so that is indeed kid money. Yeah, it is like kid money, and so it's just young folk interaction that worried the parents. Well, my parents were not keen on me getting groomed online, which is fair, to be honest. I think it was a matter of time, you know. They were older than me, but only by a year. So, you know, it's whatever. You gotta be very clever in pretending to have kid money. No, because the thing is that you don't need a realistic story for the kid that you're grooming. You know? You don't, like, I'm not going to go as the kid to the parent and be like, hey, they're totally a real a real kid because they have no money, you know? Whereas, like, if you just, like, shower gifts, the kid's not gonna, like, think twice. They're gonna be like, whoa, you're rich. And then the other, like, the groomer is just gonna be like, I have $1 million allowance. And then the kid's gonna be like, whoa, that's so cool. I wish I had $1 million allowance, you know? Like, grooming multiple people at the same time and the $20 adds up. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I think if you're grooming kids, you gotta have at least PS5 money, chat. Chat, okay. This is like a... easy! Happy holidays! Happy holidays. This is my, like, theoretical... So, there were a bunch of people when I was, like, in high school and in, like, university, right? Who would play World of Warcraft and would pretend to be girls to, like, scam men out of stuff, right? And I think a whole bunch of guys doing that is what makes incels. Like, I think it's men scamming other men to create incels, and then they all hate women. Because the men think all women do the scam that they're doing, and women have it so easy, so they turn into incels. And then the men who get scammed by the other men also turn into incels. You know? I think it's men on men action, and they all just blame women at the end of the day. You know? There'd be incels even without that. Yeah, but I think it added a lot to incels online. I grinded Titanite for you for a month. Touch my penis. Please! My queen! There's no women on the internet. Chat, I was a woman on the internet. Watching Equals 3 and playing Maple Story and Fly for Fun. Flylift. I would not believe you. That's fair. Chat, every single time I try and go to a night rain, there are no women in the night rain pug high level Discord. Let me tell you, there is not another single woman, I think, in that Discord. What about femboys? I'm not sure. But I did find one woman one time, and you know what? She was so mean to me. She was so... Because she was queuing up with, like, what I think is a, like, e-data boyfriend or something. Because they were a duo and they were looking for one more. And I was like, I'll join. And so I was like, hello! And then there was, like... I felt a wave of animosity with the... Hi. Oh my god, she hated me, dude! She hated me, and she was really mean to me the whole time. And then afterwards, she DM'd me an apology. I don't know why. I think you should just let it go, dude. I don't know why you're sending me this apology. Is this a new model? No, I did not debut this model. I've just been using it. Yay! I'm not good at announcements. Also, like, because this is, not a custom model, this is a customizable model. Ooh! I felt like it wasn't deserving of a full debut. But I should have a new model in, like, 4 or 5 months. Does it have the good stuff? It kind of does, actually. Because it's customizable, they have to do a lot of stuff on it. And so, like, it does have, like, a nude toggle, but it's just band-aids. So that's pretty exciting. Not safe for Twitch, though. Yeah, boy. Secret model. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel through the mountain. But yeah, if I want to do different clothes, or if I want to do different hairstyles, it's very easy to do. And also the tail's cute, and the ear is cute, and I am cute, and the rigging is cute because I can... Which I can't do with my other models. And I got the AEIOU! Look at that, chat. Look at fucking that, dude. I do have vowel sounds! I do! I have all of them because you can have the different mouth shapes for different vowels. That's what the B Bridger rigging does for you. See, A-E-I-O-U. They're all different shapes. So fuck you if you can't understand me. That's a you problem. Fuck you, chat. Fuck you. What about Y? Y? Y I think is different than I. Yeah, it looks different because the Y's are wow. Wow. Y, I. Yeah, those are different. Those are different. They have different shapes. E-E-I-O-U. Wah. So yeah. As a whole, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it suits me. It's a little softer than regular Yozo. Mostly because I made regular Yozo when I was trying to be a bad bitch. But I have no bad bitch in me. I'm pathetic. I'm the pathetic man. I'm the pathetic water boy. I'm water girl. You know, and so sometimes I worry that the gap moe is not that cute. You know? You just want some man? Yeah, we can be pathetic together. We can help each other, you know? Achieve our dreams. There's nothing wrong with being a little pathetic. Yeah, my one of my New Year's resolutions, chat, coming up, is that I'm gonna be less of a doormat. Even though I really like doing things with my friends, I gotta stop always putting myself last. If the time is really inconvenient for me, I should say, hey, this sucks actually. And not just like cancel doctor's appointments and stuff to try and make things work for other people. Yeah. That's my, this doesn't work for me. Yeah. Rather than, cause like everyone else is so busy all the time that I feel the need to be flexible. Are there more women that want pathetic men? I went over this before, but Waterboy from Dispatch is my new Oshi. I think he's sexy and pathetic. Girl, you should never cancel my appointments for anyone? Well, I just like being kind. I cancelled an appointment? Well, I moved it. I moved it to a different time. But, like, I feel like I sometimes should just say, I can't do that. Sorry. You know? It's not being kind. I think it is being kind. Being flexible is a nice thing to be. You know? If you were close enough, they should be worried about it? No. Well, that's the thing. I think I'm so doormatty that I think they don't realize that I go out of my way to be a doormat, you know? And that it just becomes the standard that they assume that I will, you know, that I don't got anything going on and I can make stuff and that sort of stuff when I'm actually really going out of my way to make something happen. So I'm gonna try be slightly less of a doormat, even if it makes some things uncomfortable sometimes. Yay! Yippee! They'll never know if you don't tell them. Well, I usually do. I say, hey, I kind of can't make that work, but if that's the only time, I can move some stuff around. And then they'd be like, okay, locking it in then. and then people are late all the time, and it really bothers me when I'm like canceling stuff, moving stuff around. Yeah. and then I think it builds up a bit resentment. If I never tell them, that's what I'm saying. I do tell them. I do. I do. But I think I gotta put my foot down and just say, no, get fucked. Get a good screaming pill. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, I am deserving of respect. Fuck you. Feed for free? For me? Whoa. Maybe not the get fucked part. No, I'm gonna add the get fucked part. Well, the problem is that I have a lot of like specialist doctor appointments because I'm quite unwell. The Yozo pillow. There's a new Yozo pillow. Chat. I should shill this because it's almost the end of merch time. If you want Yozo merch, you gotta purchase now. Get FOMO'd. Get FOMO. Get FOMO. Get FOMO. Get FOMO. 3 more days. You got 3 more days for Yozo merch, and if you don't get the Yozo merch, you'll miss out forever. Get fucked. Eat my ass. You know? I did get FOMO'd, but you got 3 days. You got 3 days to get FOMO'd more. So... How many do I need to spell? Not that much more. I'm trying to get a plushie, a Yozo plushie, because I think that would be super cool. But the minimum order is 50, so I'm hopefully selling 50 of the birthday merch. And then if I sell 50 of the birthday merch, then they'd be like, okay, Yozo, you can have a plushie. But I think more people will be interested. Yozo figure, the Yozo figure files are in the Discord. If you have access to a 3D printer, you can print your own Yozo. There is already a Yozo figure, and I got the files because I sent a very shitty email. I sent, is there a campaign for a Yozo plushie? I've never done a Yozo plushie before. Mostly because, I don't sell very much merch. Well, the racks don't like buying merch. I mean, I think there are some racks that do like buying merch. But in general, it's, the average is 200. 200 for a Yozo merch, and I usually sell. I can give you the numbers. I usually sell around like 20, like high 20s, low 30s. It's usually what my merch sales are. So when it doesn't get produced unless you hit 200, and I'm at like 40 if I'm being really generous. It did not make much sense, I think, to try and do a plushie campaign. The other thing is that I fucking hate Makeshift. And I fucking hate Uwu Market. And if you guys have bought anything from Makeshift or Uwu Market, I hope you enjoy it and it was very good for you. But I have not had a pleasant experience with either of those companies, and I refuse to work with them. Ooh, it takes like a billion years to ship. It takes like a billion years, and also it smells bad. Like the merch that I got from Uwu Market, I got some Ryu merch from it. It had a cup, and that was broken, and then the whole thing like smelled like vinegar, like like the whole thing smelled like terrible, just awful. And then I'm like, I'm never working with this bitch, like fucking ever. Like it was moldy. I think it was the ink that smelled like vinegar. But like, yeah, I don't know. I refuse to work with companies that I don't... If I wouldn't buy it myself, I think telling you guys to buy something is fucked up. You know? They not wash it? I don't think they wash it. I think they just print them on and ship it out. I don't think I ever got all my Ryu merch from Uwu. Yeah, I know other people just didn't even receive their merch, which is even worse. Even worse than what I had. At least I got the fragments of a mug. Isn't the whole premise of sponsors sell the stuff you don't use yourself? No! No! No, that's not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to take sponsors that you believe in if you have any sort of integrity, which sometimes I don't. About that one, huh? I've had women confirm Yozodaki is 10 out of 10. I mean, I love my Yozodaki. Okita loves my Yozodaki. I bought the merch, the FOMO worked. Now you don't have any FOMO. You are not gonna miss out. But thank you for purchasing Yozo merch. I appreciate it muchly. I hope we can get Yozo plushie someday. Plush Yozo. Cute Yozo. Market still has a problem prioritizing big creators over the small ones. Mainly because they get the small ones to do anything, which they... Well, they sent their stuff up. So, like, Market started with a whole bunch of, like, small creators until they could get the big ones on board. And... yeah. I got some real opinions. I think... yeah, I'm just not a fan, chat. I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna go into it. But they have fucked over a lot of people. And the thing is that they have their own internal artists. Like, I think it's kind of nice, because they pick up, like, a whole bunch of smaller artists that aren't necessarily, like... they don't really have that much of a career, so they're quite cheap. But... Butte... it means that, like, you don't get to choose the art that is on your stuff. So it could be really hit or miss. Like, really, really, really hit or miss. You can get... I've seen some pretty... I'm gonna say fugly. Fugly fucking art from Uwu Market, just because, like, the art itself is, like, awful. I don't... VTuber merch is a whole thing, you know? Surprisingly, some creators have been able to strong them into using their own art, but that's really rare. Well, you just... clout is king, you know? If you can sell thousands of merchandise, then they'll deal with your stuff, you know? You don't? That's a bit fucked up. Well, it's kind of nice, because sometimes, chat, like with Yozo merch in general, I don't turn a profit. I think I still have not turned a profit on the Yozo Daki, and it's been up for like 3 years. Mostly because the art itself was like expensive. It was really expensive. And so I think most small creators don't turn a profit on their merch. And that's why I don't do merch drops that often. I do it because I love the racks and having merch is cool, and I also like purchasing my own merch and sticking it to things. But I think unless you're like, I'm gonna put a line in the sand, like 500 CCV or more, you're probably not turning a profit on your merch. I think Uwu and Cuddly Octopus have their own artists on retainer. No, Cuddly Octopus is different. Because I was initially going to have my Daki through Cuddly Octopus. But Tane said she could do it through Nyantastic. And I trust Tane with my life, so... the notebook's pretty cute. I really like the Yozo merch in general. I'm a Yozo merch fan. Profit, I like being in it. It's so true. Do I have the lewd or not very lewd? I have both. I have the not lewd one out because I'm a coward. Apologies. But, like, to be honest, even though she's like, don't got her pussy out, it's still pretty fucking lewd. Especially the back. The back is pretty horny. I don't think, even though, like, she got her clothes on, it's you know, there's not a lot in the imagination there. Like, the front with the clothes on is, like, acceptable, I think. And then the back is heinous. But, like, I think that's the way to go. When I was, looking at... Well, I feel like if you... I've seen a bunch of other Dakis that, like, aren't that horny. What's the point? What is the point of getting a Daki Makura and it's just, like, especially, like... the Bay one from Hololive is really, like, unhorny, you know? And, like, so nice. Daki is very soft. Thank you. I just feel like Daki, like, the two things that you should, like, really go heinously horny on is the fucking Opie mouse pads and the Ducky Makara. You know, I think those you should make those as horny as humanly possible, or just not have it. Who like if someone sees your Ducky Makara, they're already gonna think you're a Guna freak. So why not just confirm it for them? You know. Why be like, no, this is a tasteful one actually. No, I think you should go full balls to the wall. At least get a butt and a boob pads for your Ducky. So I have tried to get a Yozo Opie before. The first time I did it, the art was disgusting. Plus I played commercial for the art, but like the art was really bad and I didn't like it. So I was like, nope, I don't feel comfortable selling this. And then the second time I talked to Tani about it, and she was like, the Opie mouse pads actually sell really bad. People like looking at them. They don't like buying them apparently. Which is like true. I've never bought a Opie mouse pad. They don't look nice to use. Yeah. Yeah, so it's something I gotta put in more effort, I think, to do some outreach and find some more casual raccoons. They aren't very good to use. Yeah, I would believe that. I think it would be good to rest your penis on. just flop it on it like a paizuri. You know, I think I think that's the way to do it. Things that you can say when you don't have a penis. I have one that's kind of nice. Can't have it out when friends visit. Well, it's more like I think it depends on how high your DPI is, right? I have a really high DPI mouse, so I could probably use a like Opie mouse. But if you're like the kind of person that like moves their whole wrists and stuff, then I think it would be bad. That I can give it. I mean, I don't know. I never tried. Well, you know the Mercy one, right? The Mercy mouse pad that get fucked up. A classic. Never liked the wrist on a normal mouse pad. Well, my wrists get fucked up pretty bad these days if I don't take care of them. So I am more of a wrist fan every day of my life. I'm starting to suspect that I don't run my penis on enough things. There's still time. You're still relatively young. You know, you can put your penis in a lot more things. Don't let your dreams be memes. 2026 is coming up, chat. You can put your penis on more things. Yeah, I believe in you. You can do it! Thanks, Yozo. We can all do it. New plan 2026. Penis, touch a new thing. Everyone next year has to touch one new thing with their penis. I don't think we appreciate your ways with words. Uncooked spaghetti? Well, it doesn't necessarily need to be uncooked spaghetti, but you can choose. You just gotta touch a new texture with your penis. I believe in you. You can find something. New textures, new life. New year, new you. At home, not in public. Don't slut shame the exhibitionists. What the fuck? How quickly can I get through? I think you could get 2 ribs removed in a year if you want. I went to a water tasting chat one time. I went to a water tasting, and turns out you can actually taste the difference between waters if you think about it really, really, really hard. So that's pretty fun. Don't put your peanuts on doorknobs. Oh, chat! I saw the funniest Reddit post the other day about this very topic. Okay. So basically, it was like, am I the asshole for like my roommate eating peanut butter that I put my dick in? and like the funny thing is, initially you're like, Yeah, you're a dick for fucking the peanut butter, to be honest. But then like you go to the comments, right? And so it turns out like him and his girlfriend like to do like fucked up stuff. And they have like a flatmate situation. But they had the peanut butter in like their section of like it was not like a shared peanut butter. It was like their specific peanut butter. And so they like did peanut butter sick stuff with. They stole the peanut butter. Yeah, they were just like, hey man, I used some of your peanut butter. And he was like, do I tell him that I fucked that peanut butter? Like, like I see, like I think don't use the label food of your roommates. Yeah, I don't think it's the like his fault. If you put your dick in the peanut butter and then put that peanut butter in your specific zones of your food, and your friend steals your peanut butter that you fucked, that's on them. You know? You did nothing wrong. If you want to put peanut butter on your penis, I don't think that's a crime. You know? As long as it's not everyone's peanut butter. In that case, no. However, it should be communicated that they might not want to do it again. Would you tell them? I would not tell. Chat, okay. If I put my penis in peanut butter, I would continue eating that peanut butter. I would see no issue if I just put my dick in the peanut butter. Like, peanut butter is expensive. No? You can't just do that? Your honesty, would you not? Chat, you got, at least some of you has got to be honest. If your girlfriend's like, I want to lick peanut butter off your dick, so you put your dick in the peanut butter, and then she licks it off your dick, are you gonna throw the peanut butter out? I'm not throwing out the peanut butter. I will continue to use that peanut butter. Yes? Get a spoon first? My penis is clean, chat. It's just skin. You know? It's just skin. I think you're very wasteful. This is worse than you shitting your pants and throwing it away, chat. It's never clean enough? Chat, okay, what if you're eating a really good sandwich and then you just happen to have your dick out and then the sandwich falls on your penis? Would you still eat the sandwich? I think yes. I think if you dropped your sandwich on your penis, you would continue. Your penis is only clean if I've just showered. I think your dick is clean enough, chat. Also, like, your penis would be clean because you're like having your girlfriend like lick it anyways. So you would hope that your penis was like reasonably clean beforehand. I would throw it out. It feels gay. It's not gay to suck your own dick. See if it doesn't mold around the. I think it was just like a little dip. If I throw away food that touches the ground for a second, cat, do you 5-second rule? I 5-second rule. Don't understand how penis hygiene works. If your penis was clean enough that you were willing to have a woman suck on it, like if you are willing to suck a penis, you should be willing to eat the peanut butter that penis that you sucked on. Chad, you're so wasteful. Like you're touching the penis with your mouth either way. I would eat the peanut butter. I would simply eat the peanut butter. Why is Chad afraid of their own body fluids? We all do silly things when the horny hits. I would eat the peanut butter. Nut is not the same. No, because he didn't nut in the peanut butter. He didn't like fuck it. He just like dipped his dick in the peanut butter. And I would be perfectly comfortable both licking the peanut butter off the penis and then like if I'm willing to do the first one, you should be willing to like eat the peanut butter later. You know? And like it is different than like woman stuff, because woman stuff is like wet and liquidy. Whereas like the penis is not necessarily dripping, you know? No, chat. You gotta live a little, I think. Oh, pause. I think it's a combination of chat being both wasteful, homophobic, Okay, what if you can guarantee no pre-cum in the peanut butter? All right, you wash your dick. Okay, you're fresh out of the shower. and then you just like happen to like on the side like get a little peanut butter on it. Would you eat the peanut butter afterwards? As soon as it touches the dick, the chances it will slip. No pre-cum. I've guaranteed you. I have omniscience in this situation. There is no pre-cum in the peanut butter. Also, even if there were a little pre-cum, is that so bad? Yes? I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. I think because I am willing to suck a penis, that the idea of having a little pre-cum in my peanut butter doesn't bother me that much. Easy to say as a guy like it. Yeah, I think that's the issue, is that you guys are so turned off by having a penis or anything that's touch a penis near your mouth. You know? I can meet you halfway. If you eat the first peanut butter sandwich, they don't have to throw it out. Yo, what if you just like scrape around? Okay? You dip your penis in and then you like take out the bit that touched the penis. Would you eat the rest of the peanut butter then? I would not eat the peanut butter that I clean fingers in the jar. I would eat peanut butter. I've stuck my fingers in the peanut butter and just licked it off. You know, it's like a little treat. Or sometimes I dip apples in the peanut butter and then I just eat it. That's pretty normal. Anyone says yes is a performative bisexual. I'm also, evening thing. Thank you so much for the sub. Sorry, I was zeroed in on the chat being wasteful about it. I think chat, you've never been like really poor. I think. I'm calling chat homophobic and wasteful, and you've never been like really, really poor. Cause like I'm the poorest of the poor competition. Peanut butter is expensive. Like a whole jar of peanut butter is really expensive, you know? Peanut butter in the US is very cheap. I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna Google how a peanut butter. Okay? A jar of peanut butter. I'm gonna go like smooth, like a decent peanut butter, alright? We're not talking like your fake homogenated shit. Is $7.50, chat. $7.50. That's pretty expensive. I would simply where Newell the supermarket and for $7.50. How much is in the jar? Okay, I'll go relook it. Peanut butter. It is $2 100 grams. 375 grams. Yeah, hold up. 375 gram to pounds? Pounds. That's 0.8 pounds. Oh, you want ounces, right? Ounce. It's a 13-ounce jar. A chunky peanut. I am a chunky peanut butter. I think it'd be worse if it was chunky, to be honest. It's a fuck ton. I mean, food is very expensive in New Zealand. So, it's like $12 for a 4-pound jar. Skippy's like $3. Yeah, but I have nice peanut butter. I have the Fix and Fog peanut butter. It's yummy. Anyways, chat, I'm $7.50. Okay? $7.50 for... How deep's the jar? Enough for you, baby girl. Let's not get... I don't think you're sticking your whole dick in the jar. Alright? I think you're just putting a little bit of the tip in so you can do some fucked up shit with your girlfriend. You know? I was gonna fuck the peanut butter, I'm getting the cheap stuff. I don't think... Okay, I think when you're getting the peanut butter, and you're not fucking the peanut butter, you're dipping your dick in it so your girlfriend can lick it off because she's got some, like, weird dog fetish, okay? So... you're dipping it in a little bit so that you can do some fucked up stuff with your girlfriend. I don't know why seeing y'all said fresh out of the shower. Yeah, I no pre-cum. Dipping would be very hard. I think it depends on the type of peanut butter you have. You know? I'm not getting... Oh no, you just have the peanut butter that you have. Because you're like, you know, you see it and you get a bit rowdy. You know? Can I just put the peanut butter without dipping it? No, because that's what the story is. The story is that if you put your dick in the peanut butter, would you throw it out? They had to stir it first. It's mostly peanut oil, actually. Honestly, the peanut butter would be very resistant to penetration. Chat. I would eat the peanut butter after. I would put it back. Cause like my dick doesn't offend me, you know? I would even go so far to say that if it was like a significant other who had dipped their penis in the peanut butter, as long as their penis was like clean, I think I would still eat it as well. You know? I really don't think if you're willing to suck a dick, you should be willing to eat the peanut butter. I think that's the line, you know? That is the line. Same as like if you're willing to like eat out a girl. Like, cause that's way nastier than having a penis dipped in the peanut butter. Didn't Food Play just label that shit and buy 2 jars? No, I don't think that's necessary. I just got here, what? First time Jenna. Okay. So, chat's saying that if you had dipped your penis in the peanut butter, that they would not eat that peanut butter later. You know? Just buy a second bucket. Popcorn puke bucket! Popcorn puke bucket! I'd eat after 6 PB&J. Yeah. No, okay. Yeah, chat. What you do, here's the play, okay? First, dick in the peanut butter. Take it off, do some fucked up stuff. Then have the after 6 PB&J, but make her eat the bit that touched your dick. Then the peanut butter is safe for you to consume from then on out. Thoughts? Thoughts? I would not even care. Thank you. Finally, some sane people here. I don't think it's a big deal to eat the peanut butter that you've put on your penis. I don't think it's a huge deal. That's just life, dude. Would you eat the peanut butter that's touched your cock? Absolutely. Absolutely. It just makes sense. I don't expect you to wash your mouth after you're sucking me. That's true, but there are guys who won't kiss you after if you've put your mouth on their penis, they will not kiss you. They will be disgusted with you. Those guys are lame. I think it's maybe acceptable if you nut. I think it's also I can also understand if you don't want to do like tongue after. You know? But yeah, if you're willing to kiss a girl after she sucked your dick, I think you should be eating the penis peanut butter. The penis butter. That's what you gotta do. I think you should brave both of them and not be wasteful. You know? Peanut butter doesn't grow on trees. It grows on the ground and legumes. Unless you have a lot of hair. What does the hair got to do with anything? What did I just walk into? I'm a... what's the word? Great thinker. I was thinking the other day, chat, that you don't call people great thinkers anymore. That's not a job that people have. You know, people will be like, oh, Plato was a great thinker. I'm a great thinker. I'm the great thinker. I am the great thinker of the 21st century. They're just rich landowners or aristocrats? No, I'm a great thinker. I'm a great thinker. Who else is thinking about the peanut butter but me? I am moving humanity forward through my observations and thinking. I'm gonna put that on my bio. I'm gonna be like twitch.tv/Yozora, the great thinker of the 21st century. Are we still on the peanut butter? No, I'm just calling myself a philosophy powerhouse. I'm gonna go down in history. Yeah, chat, I think you should not be nutting in people's mouths unless you're willing to receive nut in your mouth. Plato, Aristotle, and Yozo. It's true. It's true. I am the great wrecker. We don't really call people great thinkers because we can remember a lot more people. There was only like 5 guys. What? Chad, there were only 5 guys in all of ancient Rome. I was just gonna let you know. I think I'm gonna play Pocket Monsters for a little bit. Now that I've done the worst conversation imaginable. Until then. If you think about it, if you sing back and move around your bed, your body here could eventually make it to your mouth. Chat, we've all had our hair in our mouth. It happens. It happens, even by, like, accident or whatever. Nice segue, thank you. That's just why I'm the great thinker of the 21st century. I'm born to be a great thinker, chat. That's all I have in this world. My brain, my wits. Not trying to. I don't think having your penis touch the peanut butter is a bad idea. You know the average person swallows 3 of their own pubes every night? You know you got 1 billion spiders in your mouth right now? Still 2025 and I heard Yozo talking up about peanut butter to last me until 2029. No, what we need, Yozo branded peanut butter. That's a collab I can get behind. We need to get Yozo peanut butter and then we can all enjoy it. Does it come dick from the factory? Only if you're a good boy. Only if you ask Santa. Please, please, Santa. Please, I want the peanut butter so bad. Chat, did I tell you that over half of kids this year have in-game currency on their Christmas wish list? Isn't that scary? Like, I kind of get it though, cause like grandma is not gonna know what to buy you in Fortnite, you know? And it's like, it's pretty safe because you can just buy what you want, you know? Yeah. I love microtransactions. What about macrotransactions? What about that shit? Beep 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 beep. Look, it's my boobs. Beep 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 beep. Beep. Santa should go and insult any kid with that on their list. No, dude. You gotta realize that, like, kids are people too. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but children are just small people. They're small people. I don't think if you have participated in any gacha, you have no stones to throw in this glass house. Yeah, but not smart people. Yeah, but like, you can't be like, man, kids are stupid for doing gacha. Oh god, I love Uma Musume. You know? You're a stupid idiot too! You're a dumb fucking idiot too, and you should know better because you're an adult! You know? At least not stupid. Oh, it's ZZZ. Yeah, well, you should know better. I'm still a stupid idiot. Yeah, so be nice to the kids who are falling for the same predatory tactics that you fell for. Think about that, huh? Show a little compassion. 6-7! 6-7! 6-7! Today's gonna be the day, chat. Other than the fact we're already 1,000 attempts in. I feel good vibes because I already used up all my bad luck. And things can't possibly get worse for me. if I'm gonna be honest with you. If I get a JPEG of a sexy anime woman, you can get those on the internet for free. I'm right here and I'm like a GIF of an anime. I'm like a whole video. An MP4? MP3. I'm gonna Miracle and I'm gonna win. Alright. Gonna buy the Night Rain. I already bought the Night Rain DLC. I bought the Night Rain DLC day one. Because I'm stupid. Because I'm stupid. Chat, looking forward to more From Slop in the Game Awards. I know a lot of people here are like, there's gonna be what's the word? There's gonna be Half-Life, right? Dragon Rage. More AI. I should get a bingo going. Chat. Dustbloods to get another trailer. I think Dustbloods is gonna get a new trailer. Chat, do you like bingo? I don't know if the rest of the Shine does bingo, but we could do a special raccoon bingo for cool guys who are sexy, aka me. Is Vashine gonna watch? So Jits usually hosts on her channel, and I usually host on my channel, and I'm like, oh, we could just co-stream, but I got a little bit of pushback. I got a little pushback about that, so I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen. We'll see. We'll see about that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Dustbloods, to be honest. I think it'll be fun and cool. If only you had like speed and special attack switched. Absol. Then you would be Poggin. Is co-streaming different than making the chats gay? No, it's just making the chats gay. But they yeah, there was some pushback, so I'm not entirely sure. I got like this morning like a begrudging, yeah, okay, if you really want to. It's just not great for numbers, and particularly I think Jits and Mako are really aware of their because a lot of people stream the Game Awards, and so it's not very great for, because you could watch any streamers. You're only gonna watch your favorite, So the viewers that are interested in watching are gonna be split pretty aggressively. I love when Jeff Knightley's soul drains a level and he has to announce a gacha slot. I like when he says anything Japanese. That's my personal favorite, because he fucking can't say the words and it's like, yes, Western man, go Western man. Uma Musume. I'm very much looking forward to Duskbloods. Unfortunately, oh, I think I lose. Ruh-roh. I can't wait to gift subs to the Game Awards. Me too. But yeah, I think I'll make a bingo board for us, chat. It's like a little fun thing. I really like bingo. If I'm gonna watch ads for several hours, I gotta have a mini game to keep me interested, Remember last year being kind of bad with all the ads? It's gonna be worse this year, chat. I haven't watched them since 2021. I think it's a fun event. Just to like have a fun time to be like, you have the worst moves. The best the best stat spread, the worst moves. What if we don't learn any moves because we're a leaf stone evolution? That sucks. You should actually join the Discord. Please join the Yozo Discord. There are cool people there, and also I'm there too. I like our little community. Everyone is nice. And I'm biased, but I think in general, the average rack is better than the average VTuber viewer. I'm a fan. Do I have a favorite Pokemon group? I like Dragon type. I don't use Dragon types because I'm 10 years old. We aren't racist. That's true. That makes us better than a lot of the Discord servers. Yeah, if you're racist, you will get banned from the Yozo Court. I'm just letting you know. Don't be racist. Dum dum. Well, I made the mistake of linking the Discord on Twitter. Well, Gyarados. Gyarados. I want a Gyarados. Gyarados. I think Gyarados is the rare spawn. Oh. Oh, I really think that's the rare spawn. Yeah, it looks like the rare spawn. Ruh-roh. Remoraid, get the fuck out of here. How many warnings? Chat. I boot you when the vibes are bad. I think being like, I wasn't warned enough. The rules say that I should have had 2 more warnings. No, fuck off with that, dude. Actually fuck off with that. You get to stay until your vibes are heinous. And then I'll just boot you out of nowhere. It doesn't have to be fair. I remember there's the one Shondo chatter who got really upset that he was like supporting for like 3 years or whatever and then got banned out of nowhere. The thing is, brother, if you're there for a long time and then get booted randomly, that's on you. You've done something like horrific, you know? there is definitely something, especially if you're the kind of person to go on Twitter and bitch about something you don't like about a streamer publicly. Like, what's your idea here? Making the person feel bad? Like, what's your end game? You want hi mommy. You should get therapy instead of that other stuff. You probably even made a big mistake of lots of little mistakes. Yeah, it's usually the latter. It's probably lots of little mistakes, and you're probably just not fun to be around. Which is the biggest crime of all, I feel. I think we just go for Gyarados. Even though it's like kind of poopa shitter. Cause like at the end of the day, I had this conversation with Sayu because she doesn't ban people unless they like are the fucking worst. And I'm like, you gotta... Oh, there's Gyarados. We did it! Yippee! Oh, that was a crit. What the fuck? Gyarados is really tanky, which is not great. What? Get in there. Just fire shots in the crowd. Well, it's just like, would you rather one fuck us ruin your life, you know? Ruin everything for everyone else? Or like have a nice chat that you enjoy, you know? It's you gotta biff the people who suck. You know? Oh, that's my alarm. Beep. I did my alarm for my, when I had to get picked up on Friday last week, and I just haven't gotten rid of it. I just keep on forgetting to stop it. It's like a pretty okay. Yeah, Needle Arm and Dragon Breath is good. The stats are fine. Not ideal, but fine. Clear Body is like pretty okay if I remember. Yeah. We'll be okay. Dun dun dun. And like having special defense be much higher is good because 4 times to electric is scary. Also, Gyarados is cool. I'm a fan. I lose. We're in the... We're not in long grass. Not in tall grass. We're not underwater. We're not pond. I think this is cave. It might flinch. Oh. Hyper Beam! No. Well, life's unfair, chat. We got too excited, I think. That was the problem. Sky attack is dick. Steel Wing is dick. You did it, Ikens. You wanna learn Drill Pick? Sure. You can learn it over Vital Throw. Sneaky snake. I'm a snake! Yours is it bad for me to down in a bottle of whipped cream? From the can? Good. Having a can of whipped cream in your fridge, that's how I'm gonna fix my depression. That's gonna... I love just chugging on a little bit of whipped cream. That's the way to live life. Fixed depression, destroy stomach. As long as you don't have that much out of sitting, I think it's fine. If you're having a lot in one sitting, if you shit yourself, clean up your pants after. Don't throw them out! Fixed depression. I had a pretty bad couple of days. But I'm gonna be very cute about it. As per usual. Ah! My nose is fucked up. No! With improved face tracking, you can see me blow my nose even better than before. What a time to be alive. Yippee! Yep, hooray! Wait, Phoebe will beat your depression. I'd believe it. This one has Reaper Jet. Yeah, I can do the cheek puff. But I think like that is the most obvious Reaper Jet stuff. You can see when I get mad even more. Ralts. Poopy. Ninetales. I think I maybe go for the Ninetales and just like pray that it has good moves and doesn't need to learn anything. It also has tongue tracking, but like nothing beats Clucella tongue. Look at that. Pathetic. I even get mad? I don't get angry in general. I get, like, sad. I internalize a lot of my feelings. It's not a bad tongue. It's okay. It just doesn't fill me with lust. Hey Shiddles, how are you? Yay, 9 tails! Drill pick. 50% to catch, that's fine. Go! I'm gonna say, you probably shouldn't, but then you seem the type to cry instead of get angry. Yeah. Ah! Alright, let's take a look at ah! Needle arm's good. Jump kick and karate chop is like... Ah, we'll give it a try. We'll not give up just yet. The problem is with Ninetales is that she doesn't learn moves. But like, needle arm and jump kick, it's like okay. I'm following. Yeah, it's acceptable. We'll just simply learn something at level 45. Technically this Ninetales is a boy. Scary, I know, but boys exist. Boys bracket real. I think the more important, like, concern to have is, if nothing for Shidinja. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna die to poison. We're 100% gonna die to poison. Alright. Oh. Poison substitute is mean. Dude. You know, there's a surprising lack of nine-tail fox VTubers. I think it's because the tails would really get in the way. You know? Most fox VTubers, even if they have multiple tails, they aren't 9 tails, you know? But, Steel type, huh? I'm gonna keep this magma. Because the attack is really low. The speed is also not great, but like, I'm just gonna ignore that. They stop at 6-7! 6-7! Chat, the longer it goes, the more I understand 6-7. Oh, please. My dick. Machamp, please. Machamp, please, my dick. Please. 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 Please let me go. Oh my god, Machamp ruined my life. 6-7 and Yuzuma meme. I don't mean to alarm you, chat. The Zoomers, I think, are turning 30 this year. Coming up! It's a Gen Alpha meme. The Zoomers are old now. I need a drink or 5. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you this horrific news. Zoomers are so young. Zoomers starts in 97? No, they started in 96. Nolan, Aeroblast. You can forget Feet. Do we run this, like, glass cannon for it? 96 is the last year to be considered millennial, at least last I checked. I think that's maybe right. Anyways. Yeah. So it'll be 1 more year until the Zoomers start turning 30. The last millennial turns 30. Which I think when you call yourself a millennial, it's over for you now, chat. You were saying that you are at least 30, if not 40. That's when you start talking about looking like you're 25 when you're 35. Guys, I still look in my 20s. I look like I'm in my 20s. Chat, I think I look 30. I think I look 30 these days. I don't get carded anymore, which, you know, I think distinctly makes you not that young looking. Well, oh, meow. Hello, kitty. Do you want to hang out? Fuck, people will still think she's like 14.